Okay, I heard growing up, stand up straight or you will have back problems. Well, it's even more important to have good posture, not just for your back, but for your health. And here to make sure we are not slouching is the AFC Physical Medicine and Chiropractic Centers. How are you two doing, doctors?
Doing
Very
great.
good.
So, all right, this is very important because I didn't realize, I didn't realize like our posture plays a big part in, of course, our immune system, our allergies, all kinds of stuff. And that's where the centers come in to make sure people are doing it right. So tell me a little about the centers, Dr. P.
Well, we actually have 9 AFC physical medicine centers around the valley, and they're integrated medicine. So we have medical doctors, we have chiropractors, and we also have physical therapists that all work as a team to ensure that the entire being of a person is being well looked after.
Yeah, and that is so important to have everything underneath one roof, because what happens if I go to the chiropractor, then he goes, well, you need to go see this person, and you gotta go see that person, and this and that.
Without a doubt.
And then people actually will not do it because it's gonna be more of having to travel around. So that's why this center is so important to people.
It is, and then we communicate daily on how a patient's doing and what we need to change. So it's not that, having to connect with somebody a week down the road. It's a daily thing where we check in and see how the patient's doing.
Yeah. Okay, our posture. Again, as we said, very important, especially as people are watching football games, watching streaming, watching, just playing games or doing things. And that really affects our immune system and the way that we actually are being healthy, huh?
Absolutely. So when you look at the posture, like let's say, for example, if people find themselves hunched over, the nerves that come out of the spine are going to affect the organs and even the space in the whole torso. So when we hold ourselves up, it's allowing more space, better neural flow, better function. It improves the whole lung capacity, and it also even decreases cortisol levels as well, which are the stress hormones and chemicals in the body.
And the thing is, I notice I'm a tall guy, and I try to make myself small. And I think that's also happens with kids and some adults, is that they try to do that. But that's not healthy at all, is for me to like try to make myself look small, is it?
No.
Absolutely, definitely not. Now, there's one piece of advice I'd probably give to you and then to anyone else who's listening as well. There's a position called the Brugger's relief technique, and that's where it resets your posture, more or less. If you bring your shoulder blades back and then bring them down with your palms facing forward and then bring your chin backwards, and holding this position 1 minute every hour throughout the day can help reset the posture from here to open it up, and it opens up the lungs and diaphragm as well too.
Wow. And also as we're trying to lose weight and as we're trying to work out more, this is important. But let's talk about, of course, the medical part of this, because that's, again, where the chiropractor plays a part in making sure we're sitting up straight. But then the medicine area makes sure that we are healthy in the way of our immune system.
Well, for sure. Our medical providers do some all-natural trigger point injections or joint injections. Helps break down scar tissue, helps bring blood flow to the area, and that allows us to make some structural changes as the chiropractors and the physical therapy side of things. The other thing that we found is if I've got a patient that has a sensitivity to something in the environment or something that they're eating, it could lead to widespread inflammation in the body, and of course, what is it going to do? It's going to attack our weak links. So I've got somebody with a shoulder issue or a knee issue or a low back issue, and we're just like, why isn't this person getting better? And we found out the allergies and the immune system response was affecting the results we were getting.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And again, with them slouching stuff, I'll say that I went on a walk yesterday, came home, and the first place I went was the couch. Not a good idea, is it? I mean, I sat on the couch, and all of a sudden my back was hurting. So not something smart to do, huh?
Yeah, definitely. And most people find themselves in that position itself. I think if you can monitor what your body is and the stress and tension with that, and then either move to a different position, find yourself sitting on the ground instead of the couch, obviously if it's safe for you, that can help almost reset the posture as well too.
I like that.
At least you went for the walk.
Yes.
That's the part that too. That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
I have a timer on my watch, and everybody who has an Apple Watch or a smart watch out there has it. And I set it because you need to get up and move around, especially as people that sit at their desk or sitting watching a movie, because you can pause those with streaming. That's important, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, to get up and move around every now and then, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Like, the more active you can be, the more movement you can have in your body, the better everything's going to function throughout.
I like it. Okay, one more time on the posture that the smart way we need to be. When
you look at yourself, we want to bring your shoulder blades together and down.
All right.
Palms facing forward, and then bring your chin backwards. And you want to hold this position, like I said, 1 minute every hour. So whether it's sending a timer on your phone, working into your schedule, it helps bring and open up the whole lung field, allows whole breathing better, and decrease cortisol levels and a bunch of other things.
There it is.
Yeah.
I like very easy to do. Thank you two for coming in.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
important. Where can people find more about the centers? Just head over to the websites.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. AFC Physical Medicine or AFC Chiropractic.com will definitely do it.
I like it. There you go. And also we'll have it on aztv.com.
Great. Thank you so much,
Jim.
Brad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, stick around. We have more of the mix coming up right after this.